Hi students, this is Sivakumar. 11th standard mathematics chapter number 6 continuation of exercise 6.3 now problem number 18. A photocopy store charges rupees 1.50, that is 1 rupee 50 paise per copy for the first 10 copies and rupee 1 per copy after the 10th copy. Let X be the number of copies and let Y be the total cost of photocopying. Then draw graph of the cost as X goes from 0 to 50 copies. Find the cost of making 40 copies. Two subdivisions are there. Can do one by one. First graph. Question number 18. What is given? Cost of a photocopy. 1 rupee 50 paise for the first 10 pages. For each and every page, they charge 1 rupee 50 paise. For the first 10 copies, remember. Then after 10th copy, they charge rupee 1 for each and every copy. Here X refers number of copies and Y refers total cost of photocopying. Okay. Draw the graph of the cost as X goes from 0 to 50 copies. X refers number of copies. You have to find out the graph. Draw the graph. Find the cost of making 40 copies. Second subdivision. Right. I consider in x-axis 0, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Here x refers number of copies. Number of photocopies. Here y-axis refers cost of photocopies. Here x. Okay. Now for the first 10 copies, here the 10 itself are divided into 10 units. The first copy, second copy, third, fourth, fifth, sorry, your first copy, second copy, third, fourth. Have to put one more line here also, then it will be correct. Sorry. Now first copy, second copy, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth and 10th. Okay. For the first copy, the cost is 1 rupee 50 paise. Here 2 rupees. So I take over here, that is 1 rupee 50 paise. 10th copy, before taking the second copy, I take the 10th copy. 10th copy, each copy 1 rupee 50 paise means up to 10th copy, each page is 1 rupee 50 paise only, correct? So 10 into 1.5, that is equal to 15 rupees. For 10, 15 rupees. Here it is in between 14 and 16. Okay. Now for the second copy, 2 into 1.5, that is 3 rupees in between 2 and 4. Now for the third copy, 3 into 1.5, 4.5. Here fourth copy, 4 into 1.5, that is 6. Fifth copy, 5 into 1.5, 7.5. Sixth copy, 6 into 1.5, 9 rupees in between 8 and 10. Then seventh copy, 7 into 1.5, that is equal to 10 rupees 50 paise. Next 8 into 1.5, that is equal to 12 rupees. Okay. For 9 copies, 9 into 1.5, that is equal to 13 rupees 50 paise. For 9, 13 rupees 50 paise. And 10th copy, that is 15 rupees. Now have to join everything. You will be getting a straight line. Okay. for the 10 copies over. Now 11th copy onwards, for each and every page 1 rupee. Look at that. From 10th, 11th, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 up to 20. For 11th, 1 rupee. Here, in between 16 and 18. Then 12th copy, another 1 rupee. Next 1 rupee. For next page 1 rupee. Next page 1 rupee. Next page 1 rupee. Next page 1 rupee. It will be going like this. It also form a straight line. Okay, now we can join that. It goes in this direction. Now look at the difference between these two lines, because from first copy to 10 copies they charge 1 rupee 50 paise. From 11th copy onwards they charge only 1 rupee. So particularly for this line, slope is slightly higher side than this slope of this line. Okay, but the space is not sufficient to draw for all the 50 copies. It is enough. There is a slight bend over this line. Okay, first part of the problem is over. We have drawn the graph of the cost as x goes from 0 to 50 copies. Now we can get into that second subdivision. Find the cost of making 40 copies. Before finding the cost of making 40 copies, you have to create a function. Therefore, y that is equal to 1.50 into x, if x lies from 0 to 10. X refers number of copies. Number of copies 0 to 10 means for each and every page they charge 1 rupee 50 paise. For example, if I consider 3 copies, 3 into 1.5, that is equal to 4 rupee 50 paise. Okay, now if it is more than 10 copies, how to find? And y that is equal to 1.50 for the first 10 copies, then 1 rupee for the remaining copies, that means x minus 10. For example, I take 11 copies of Xerox photocopies. What will be the cost? First 10 copies cost 10 into 1.5, 15 rupees. For the 11th copy, only 1 rupee, correct? After 10th copy, they charge only 1 rupee. So 15 plus 1, that is equal to 16 rupees. You can find out here. 10 into 1.5, that is 15. X, that is equal to 11. Number of copies 11. 11 minus 10, that is equal to 1. 1 into 1, 1. So 15 plus 1, 16 rupees. We can simplify here. 1.50 into 10, that is equal to 15. Plus 1 into x minus 10 is x minus 10. That is equal to x. 15 minus 10, that is equal to 5. Now you can easily find out. I take the same 11 copies. 11 copies, substitute x equals 11. 11 plus 5, that is equal to 15. Sorry, 11 plus 5, that is equal to 16 rupees. Correct only, no? First 10 copies cost 15 rupees. For 11th copy alone 1 rupee. 15 plus 1, 16. Okay. Here you have to mention x is greater than 10. 0 to 10, 1.5 into x. If x is greater than 10, you have to make use of this function. So together I can write like this: y that is equal to 1.50 into x and x plus 5, 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 10 for the first one, and x is greater than 10. First subdivision over. Now second subdivision, find the cost of making 40 copies. So when x that is equal to 40, number of copies 40. Therefore, y that is equal to 40 is greater than 10. When x is greater than, you have to consider this function only, x plus 5. Substitute x equal to 40. 40 plus 5 that is equal to 45 rupees. So the cost of making 40 photocopies that is equal to rupees 45. This is the correct answer. Book answer is wrong. This is the correct answer. We can verify now. See, out of 40 copies, first 10 copies, each page 1 rupee 50 paise. So 10 into 1.50, that is equal to 15 rupees. So first 10 copies over means remaining 30 copies. For remaining 30 copies, for each and every page 1 rupee. 30 into 1, 30. 30 plus 15, that is equal to 45. 45 is the correct answer. Okay. So problem number 18 is completed. Then I'll be teaching problem number 19 in the next video. Thank you, children.